The snow in the mountains had been melting, and the productivity moods had been dead for several weeks before we came to understand the gravity of the missed deadlines, abandoned projects, and destined to-do lists. Hi, my name is Amelia. I'm a full-time writer, student, artist, and active reader, and I'm possessed of productivity. I also post monthly videos on YouTube concentrating on the goal of art achieving. I'm basically sharing all of my knowledge and wisdom I have gained throughout my life. And today's video concentration would be around overcoming and attempting to overcome winter depression. I'll be mostly concentrating on the post-school time or late evenings. That starts right now at around 3 p.m. And before I keep the tape on rolling, I have a quick gentle reminder to make. Everything that I cover in this video is not the way days go with me personally, but personally, I also don't think there are actual people in the world who are having this kind of type of schedule 24/7 throughout the whole year. Sometimes there are days I have to either force myself to go and work, study, get prepared to my exams, which harms my well-being. Other days, I just decide to call it a day and then feeling guilty for not studying and just laying in bed and end up at the same desk studying and feeling guilty that I've spent the entire day just being lazy. And what I'm trying to say is that all of us are imperfect, and our imperfectionism is what makes us different, is what makes us art. And something I remember my art school teacher always telling us in art school is that art is not perfectionism, but instead all the curvy lines, unexpected stains, and imperfectionism that makes a truly good art. Throughout this whole video, let's just agree on one thing. There is a little bit of art in each of the day of our lives, no matter how productive it is or not. It's our own choice to notice it or not. First things first, I would like to add something to my previous monologue that states that just like nature has the seasons of activity and rest, humans too need their time to rest and recharge. And it is absolutely okay for people to feel low in the wintertime and then energetic during summer. And it goes another way around, that some people actually might feel low during the summer. Maybe heat affects them in a different kind of way, and they feel good about themselves, about their environment. They feel more productive during winter. But the important thing is that you identify for yourself the season when you feel low. You identify the time when you need to take extra care of yourself, and you know the time where you can allow yourself to be stricter with yourself and push yourself to work harder. And that's the exact reason for today's video. I have absolutely different routines for my summertime and wintertime, and now I decide to share it and hope that it's gonna help you somehow, and maybe you're gonna find some benefits out of it. And I wanna make a note that I'm gonna mostly be concentrating on the evening time, the way I said it before, but I also have a particular different routine from the summer one in the morning. So if you're interested in the way I spend my mornings and how it also affects my overall routine, you can let me know in the comments and I'll be more than happy to share it with you. A day well planned is a day well lived. Organization paves the path to achievement. In the wintertime, I start my planning not in the morning or the day before, the way I think I tend to do in summertime, but instead at school during lunch. Because this is the time I feel like I already know and have the ideas, the perspective of what I might be studying after school. So I already have some homework and I can sit down at the lunch table, pull out my phone, and start drafting my plan for the afternoon and evening. For my planning, I find the app called, actually I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, so I hope Obsidian is the right way to say it, but otherwise Obsidian is the best choice for me. It has various ways to organize not only my notes, therefore font, and I can add a lot of pictures and links, and my calendar I think are also connected to that app. but also the space within it. So I can make my font pink, I can make the wallpaper another color, and it has like a lot of like things, and it's not that complicated as the apps I have seen before, so I find it really soothing and helpful in my day-to-day day. And there are 3 essential points I cover in my planning for the evening, and they are: first, time spent switching from the school to home mode; second, work I need to do divided into the study sessions; and third, how much time each task will take to be completed. Starting from the time my school ends, I add up 2 more hours of switching mode, which basically is the time when I try my best to switch from school to home. And it's not only includes walking from school to home, but also the activities I do that would make me feel like, okay guys, we're not at school anymore, we are home, but there's still stuff we need to do, and here we are getting motivated to do so. And one of the best way I find to do so is to work out. Nothing too sweaty, because this would make me feel even more tired than I am already after school time. I usually do Pilates, yoga, or stretches, which include warm-up and cool-down. However, on the days when I feel too exhausted, when I have my recovery days or during my period, I like to lower the plank a little and do some low-key activities instead. These might include meditation, power nap, or even simple journaling. My belief is that rested mind equals rested body. A clear mind leads to a healthy body. After the workout, I tend to pop into the shower and have my quick lunch. For the lunch, I don't tend to have anything heavy. Instead, I'd rather eat a bowl of fruits or fruit salad. And for the showers, I don't like, well, I do like, but I do not recommend for myself having hot lawn showers, because it would make me sleepy. And this is a detail that I know about myself, which might not work for others. Therefore, it's really important to know yourself to the extent that you can say if the same routine, the same strategy would work for me or no. Overall, most of my evening I have a study sessions that last up to 3 hours, including breaks. And here is my method of dividing my work in a way that I have enough time for my schoolwork, my personal project, and others. The first study session of the evening lasts for 1 hour, and it is dedicated to my homework, therefore schoolwork. I like using the frog technique the most during this time and overall my studying career, because I feel like going from the hardest tasks to the easiest ones helps me to reduce my anxiety. If I have a task that I am avoiding because I know it's overwhelming for me and might be complicated, it adds up a lot of anxiety and negativity. But when I sit down and I know I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it, and I do it, I realize it wasn't that bad. It's good that I did it first, and now it's not in my mind anymore and I don't have to worry about it. Between each of the study session, I make it my rule to actually have breaks. After the first study session, my break lasts for 10 to 15 minutes, and after the second study session, it is usually 20 to 30 minutes. However, it's something important I have noticed about myself, and it is also important for you to figure out for yourself how much time you need to rest and recharge between the study sessions. It might actually help to do some study research about that, but some of the techniques that might help with that, I believe, are Pomodoro technique and 20-20-20 rule. During the break time, I made my priority to move my body. It could be simple stretches, laying down, or sprinting to the restroom. Literally anything besides sitting at the desk. Additionally, I avoid scrolling through TikTok and Instagram, as I associate these medias with negativity, toxicity, and anxiety. What I do instead might be Pinterest scrolling, reading, power nap, doing some simple chores like washing dishes, or small tasks like checking my emails. The second study session of the evening, I dedicate to my personal project and like to label it as the career time. It's a full hour of me concentrating on my personal career development, achieving my goals, and becoming a better person of my life, I'd say. The task I include in this hour for me could be writing my novella called Girlhood Now Suicides, reading books and articles, essay writing, language learning. The same study session might also include some overall subject that I personally believe are equally important in majority of people's lives, such as learning about money and budgets, investigating your personal interests, and finding out what you specifically want from your life, and improving memory and rhetoric skills. Career time is my personal favorite of the evening, and it's the thing that I'm looking forward for the entire day. I believe it's really important to have something in your daily schedule that would keep you moving to your ideal life, to your goals and dreams. And I also have this consistent thought of that while someone might be dreaming about their life they want, I myself, with the evening routine I have developed for myself, work towards my ideal life every day. And quickly going over the second break I'm having this evening. This is officially my last break before my last study session. It's lasts for 20 minutes, and basically it goes the same way the previous break went, except it's longer and I'm actually done more and rest more and have more time to get motivated to work more. My third and last study session of the evening is what I like to think of as a cool down. It usually lasts around 30 minutes, and the task I do during this time is usually something my soul is craving for to do, or something I came up during the day and really excited to do. For me, it might be something like art, both digital and on paper and on a canvas, reading self-help or self-growth books, creating vision boards for the particular event, and weekly and monthly planning. But as always, there are also so many other things that you can do, like watching something educational like documentaries or historic movies, making specific playlists, maybe even with your friends together, having journaling session with a specific conversation like post-trauma healing, creating room decor, and decorating your notebooks. As soon as the clock hits 8 p.m., no matter how much I have done, I shut every textbook, my laptop, and put away all of my study notes. I put myself in a relaxed mode by cleaning my workspace, which I find soothing. It's officially my me time. I like to think about it the way that from 8 p.m. until 9:45, I'm doing what counts as low-key. Most of the time it's reading in bed with a tiny snack, my legs covered in warm blanket, cup of tea in my free hand. I watch old movies, scroll through Pinterest, and keep up with my ideas notebook. The notebook where I capture all of my ideas. I do the blackout poetry and collages. I draw on my iPad and express my gratitude through journaling. I am officially done with my day by 9:45 p.m. and do my last run around my apartment to do my skincare, to tie my hair back, and to get into the bed of the reasonable time of 10 p.m. No matter how easy or hard my day was, no matter how much I procrastinated or worked hard during the day, these 2.5 hours of rest, therefore me time, is what I never change about my schedule. Well, at least I try. John Lubbock once said, "Rest is not idleness." And to lie sometimes on a grass under trees on a summer day, listening to the murmur of the water, or watching the clouds float across the sky is by no means a waste of time. And even though that might be hard to do some of these tasks in the winter, I cannot not agree, because listening to music, practicing deep breathing, taking a walk, journaling, taking a bath or a shower, yoga or simple gentle stretches, napping, doing your favorite hobby, reading, spending time with your family or friends, cooking, making something with your own hands, writing, daydreaming, a simple sunrise or a sunset watching. There is so much you can find soothing for your soul, and it's only in your responsibility and in your hands to do. We all feel the need to sometimes go and mindlessly scroll on social media, which sometimes can be helpful. It is cool to get this instant dopamine, but at the same time, it is really important to know the ways you can make your body and soul relax without scrolling. It's important to realize this, how to make your body feel calm, how to make yourself recharge. It's important to know all these ways and to know yourself and your body to this kind of extent. While the pursuit of knowledge is noble, one must not forget the equal vital need for peace, rest, well-being in one's journey. And this brings us to the end of today's video. I hope that you got the benefits you were looking for in this video, and otherwise you enjoyed spending time here. I'm really grateful you were with me, and I wish you a great day in your life, and I hope you're going to be sharing your positive energy with people around you. I will see you next month, and bye!